Yeah, I've heard people use that phrase. Of course, I didn't. That was a reporter that first used the word symbolic. It's not symbolic, unless, of course, you think that $10 billion worth of spending is just chump change. I just don't happen to. But it's not by itself. What you do first is pledge to have a earmark moratorium. Then you would expect the Democrats in the House and the Senate to follow suit. What we did thereafter is introduce legislation to apply all of the saved earmarks towards the debt. That helps us address this burgeoning bleeding that seems to be occurring in this country, the debt that we're creating, 25% over the last president, tripling of the deficit, a failed stimulus policy that was suggested that it would save or create jobs. Well, frankly, where are the jobs? Followed shortly thereafter with real spending reform, and one of the things that I've been promoting is zero-based budgeting. Let's get in and do it like we do at the legislature. I used to chair one of the appropriations subcommittees, and we knew where all the bodies were buried. We spent the time having oversight hearings, talking to the agencies. We actually had staff at the legislative level that went toe-to-toe with the executive branch. Then it was the governor. Now it would be the president. Let's get after the zero-based budgeting and know where all the dollars are. It really all won't come together if we don't get serious about a balanced budget requirement at the federal level. And so my charge has been, I want to continue working on a constitutional amendment to balance the budget. I think the people of America are ready for that and would be willing to support it. And so it just begins with the earmark moratorium. I think Montanans get it, they understand it, and more importantly, the earmarks loss pales in comparison to the kind of debt that's being created for ourselves and the next generation, and we just can't do that to America.